Hi, my name is Abby Hemmings. I'm in the Wednesday SOS 110 class and in Jackie's recitation. In terms of Biggest Little Farm in relation to our lecture materials, there's a lot. I mean, the farm itself was permaculture, so you could actively see that with the leafy greens, the tree, the little tree, all in action to really create kind of an ecosystem, which also was talked about in the film. There was biodiversity with the different animals and different species being introduced, the ducks in the duck pond, the coyotes, the gophers, the barn owls, lots of different species. There was the happiness and well-being that we talked about in class, with the family really becoming more in tune with their well-being and happiness by really channeling their successes into like little things on the farm. There was also the water cycle, because there was, the runoff, the rain, droughts and things like that. They talked about water retention in the soil. But soil health also was a big thing, and that was mainly with the microbes in the soil, because in the beginning of the movie she picks up the claw and it falls apart because there's no microbes in it, but over time they are reintroduced and it becomes way, way more healthy for different species to live in. And the overarching theme that I really took away from it was the traditional versus the permaculture farming, because the permaculture is like solving issues with more natural processes versus, traditional is not sustainable because it's herbicide and pesticide and killing it versus addressing the issue. In relation to me, I knew a lot about these topics, but I found it to be a little bit mind-opening in terms of like seeing it applied in real life, because it's really interesting to see sustainable practices in real life, and it made me want to work on a sustainable farm, so I might actually do that this summer, which is really interesting, because I just want to see the sustainable practices in motion. So I think this class helped me learn what I really, really like to do, which is super cool.